say goodbye to a beloved sitcom family. The neighborhood is closing its doors for good, and the final season promises a mix of laughter, tears, and unexpected twists. But here's where it gets emotional. As CBS's long-running comedy prepares for its farewell, the characters we've grown to love are facing life-changing transitions that mirror the bittersweet nature of endings. On Monday, fans were reintroduced to a neighborhood that feels both familiar and refreshingly new. As the 8th and final season kicked off with a bang, Calvin and Tina are officially embracing their empty nest status. Though technically, they've been flying solo since season 3, now that Malcolm has settled in Venice and Courtney has moved in with Marty. Meanwhile, Gemma is grappling with her own identity crisis as Grover graduates from Walcott Academy, leaving her to question her purpose beyond being a mom. And this is the part most people miss. AI enthusiast Dave, who's trained machines to replace him at the VA, is now adrift, embarking on a multi-episode journey of self-discovery that includes, of all things, pickling. Co-showrunner Bill Martin cheekily describes it as tormenting that poor guy like a piñata, but it's a storyline that's both hilarious and oddly relatable. Gemma's existential shakeup is equally compelling. With Grover moving on to high school, she's forced to confront why she's been so invested in her role as a parent. It's a natural crisis point for her, Martin explains, adding that the timing worked perfectly for the show's narrative arc. Co-showrunner Mike Schiff reveals that the writers are leaning into these transitions, savoring the rare chance to craft a definitive ending for one of CBS's most enduring sitcoms. We can finally head toward a climax without worrying about what comes next, Schiff notes, a luxury few shows ever get. But here's where it gets controversial. While the focus will remain on the core ensemble, fans are buzzing about potential cameos. John Ross Bowie returned as Dave's former boss Gregory in the season premiere, and Angelique Cabral's Lisa is back in the mix. Yet, the inclusion of Tina and Dave's parents, played by Glynn Turman, Kevin Pollak, and Marilu Henner, remains a hot topic. Should the finale prioritize the main cast or bring back fan favorites? Schiff insists they're aiming for an intimate victory lap, not a bloated farewell. But the debate rages on. The series finale, currently planned as a standard half-hour episode, is already sparking comparisons to classics like The Mary Tyler Moore Show. Finales often go wrong when they get too big, Schiff warns. We want the emotional resonance of a simple, heartfelt goodbye. Martin echoes the sentiment, adding, we just want people to remember why they fell in love with the show. And now, the question we're all thinking. Will the neighborhood stick the landing, or will its final season leave us wanting more? What storylines or cameos are you most excited to see before the lights go out? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to grade the season premiere below. After all, every great show deserves a send-off worthy of its legacy, but here's a thought to chew on. In an era of over-the-top finales, is simplicity truly the key to a perfect goodbye? Share your take.